All right, what up? Peace, peace, peace. Just wanna do some little. First of all, good morning. Hope everything's well. Everybody. Hopefully, most high in your house, y'all is blessing everything y'all do. Our brothers or and sisters that's watching, whoever's watching, man. Much love. Hopefully, y'all having a good day. It's the day the Lord made, so let's try and enjoy it. And try to be thankful. About that. You know. But yeah, I was reading Ecclesiasticus, sorry, on my way here, on my way work, whatever. But and I really wanted to touch on something that it kind of revisited something because I a while back I did how like most of the popular sayings in the in the world in regular life, everyday life, come from the scriptures. So and then when I read this, and I'm glad that I read Ecclesiasticus and on Bible Hub on my phone because it has different translations on there, and it immediately popped in my mind that when Shannon Sharp, the now former former, of course, NFL Hall of Famer, former host of Now Undisputed, he was on, of course, y'all pretty much know. I mean, y'all can Google who Shannon Sharp is. Y'all, those who are watching, don't know. Most of our brothers that's watching, brothers or probably sisters watching, know who Shannon Sharp is. CBS, Undisputed, NFL Hall of Famer for Broncos and the Ravens, whatever. But every time, and when he was on Undisputed, he was always quote, because Shannon, he would always quote. It was funny because every time he would get into the debate, or he always say my grandfather once told me this, or my grandmother once told me this, and but one of the things he would always say, he said his grandfather one time told him that told him like, listen, there's certain places a friend can take you that money doesn't take you. So I was just reading on my way here, I was just reading Ecclesiasticus, the 6th chapter in Bible Hub, in the Bible Hub translation, but I want to get verse 15 because that's where what he just said, that Papa saying, that's come from the scriptures right here, and I really want to get it in other translations. So yeah, I'm gonna get that in Bible Hub after I read this. So it says, "Nothing doeth countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency is invaluable." So yeah, man, his excellency is invaluable. Your right hand, your brother. Actually a real ak that means strong defense. So that it's kind of mindful of that. I mean, I get it when we say ak, it means brother and whatnot, but a real ak is a strong defense. Actually, let me get that real quick. I'm gonna read the verse above that, even though it's kind of going to something else a little bit. Well, it's not really, but it's kind of drifting off a little bit. But verse 14, a faithful friend is a strong defense, and ak, because you read the word ak in Hebrew means in this brother, and it means also strong defense, I believe. Is a I'm gonna read again. It says, a faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such wait, let me read this again, my bad. A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he hath found such, and one hath found a treasure. So yeah, man, when we find that, it's like finding treasure, man. And it's just like it's just like finding treasure because what did Solomon say? Out of 1,000 men, I found one, basically. So that's like a treasure, about 1,000 brothers you're going through, just finding that one to sit by your side, that's real with you, that's faithful to you, that loves you, actually genuinely loves you, that'll do anything for you, man. And in the verse, then he said, out of women, I found none. There's good women out here, but that's what one our forefather said, and this wisest man said. So not saying there isn't good women out here, but hey, that's the word. But anyway, I don't want to get too sidetracked, but I want to read verse 15 again. It says, "Nothing do countervail a faithful friend. His excellency is invaluable." So yeah, man, that's like the Shannon Sharp said, like he or what that popular saying says, not probably his grandfather probably didn't make the saying up, but it's probably popular saying in the world, whatever. But certain places a friend can take you, that money can take you. That's basically what this is saying. But I really want to get into other translations real quick, so I'm got it put up on my screen right here. I want to read it. I want y'all to see it too. So it says right here. It says, this is Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach in Bible Hub. You check this one out, the Catholic Bible, because it finally has the one with the Apocrypha in it. Because, I remember a while back, some years now, I couldn't find the one with the Apocrypha in the Bible Hub with the Apocrypha. But it says this, Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 15. It says in the Good News translation, nothing else is valuable. There is no way of putting a price on it. Talking about a faithful friend, a strong defense, a strong defense, your brother. Faithful friends are beyond price. No amount can balance their worth, and are worth more than any treasure. That's the contemporary English version. That widespread New Revised Standard Version, New American Bible. It says faithful friends are beyond price. No amount can balance their worth. So, and verse to Dewey Rhymes, it says nothing can compare to a faithful friend. No weight of gold and silver is able to countervail the goodness of his fidelity. So yeah, man, that's what it's about, man. That faithful friend, man. That's why. Let me turn this camera back. That's why it says no, actually, let me get to I was right here. That's right here. In Ecclesiasticus chapter 7 verse 8, it says, "Change not of Ecclesiasticus chapter 7 verse 18. I'm sorry. Change not a friend for any goods, by no means, nor a faithful brother for the gold of Ophir. Sorry, I pronounced that, but basically, man, don't switch up on a real friend, a faithful friend for any money, because in the previous chapter, no amount of money, because in the previous chapter just said, that a faithful friends like that, it can take you places like where beyond any amount of money can take you, man. It can take you even farther, man. So because shoot, you never know, man. The Lord might, you had that faithful friend, y'all building business together, or y'all just get that relationship. All that stuff will be added onto you, because how y'all treat each other, man. And I might actually get verse 17 and in Ecclesiasticus chapter 6 and 17 said, "Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright. For as he, so shall his neighbor be also," man. So yeah, man, that's going to that brotherly love, man. Loving your brother, or y'all sisters out there that got that close friend, that that nothing beats that, man. Somebody that genuinely loves you, man. I remember years ago, before the knowledge, man, I was at a DMX concert, his last concert in Philly, I believe, man. He said something, he said something very key that just stuck with me, man. He said, "Listen, man, I ain't gonna really say all he said, but he said, listen, man, I'm gonna say it in the roundabout way. Basically, y'all kind of know what he saying." He said, "Listen," he was on stage, and he said, "Listen, man, I had a lot of women, but he said, then nothing beats that. Be in the room be in the room of people that genuinely love you, man. Nothing beats that, man." That just always stuck with me, man. So that so there, man, and that's very true, man. Even scriptures say that, man. It's nothing beats that, being in the room for brothers, or a brother that, or a sister, or anybody that has your best interest, that genuinely loves you, man. That brotherly love, man. So that's always scripture say, let the brotherly love continue. Ain't nothing better like that. Psalms even said that. I mean, they even said that. There's nothing better than brothers dwelling in unity. That's Psalms 133 first verse, I believe, man. So yeah, man, but Shannon Sharp said, even the Papa saying goes, just certain places that a friend can take you, or brother can take you, that money can't, man. So yeah, man, I just wanted to share that with y'all. I don't got the Oxford with me, but I want to see how some reason Oxford. I don't think I read it in the Oxford, but this is a beautiful chapter. This is a beautiful book, man. It's probably my favorite. It's my favorite book in the scriptures, man. Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, man. It has to be. It's a few. I think I said this before, but man, I'm kind of. If I would recommend y'all, stay in, those who are new to the knowledge, of course, study the history, study the first 5 books, the Torah, the history, the law, statutes, commandments, of course. Then of course, get the Yahweh Shai, study the Mashiach, the 4 Gospels, of course. But then, I would recommend as well. Stay in books like this, Ecclesiasticus, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon. Build your wisdom up as well, man, because that'll even help you. You can try to apply it to your life too, man. So those that just coming into this, or those brothers that's been in this for a while. I'm pretty sure y'all know that, but it's kind of good to stay in these books, man, because it helps you with your everyday life, and how you deal with your people, how you deal with certain situations, how you can how you handle certain things, so how you can apply it to your life. But all the scriptures for our learning. So like Paul tells us. But yeah, man, that's really it on that, man. So hopefully it's edifying, man. Hopefully have a blessed day, man. Hopefully the Most High your house y'all blesses everything y'all do, man. Oh man, I forget what I was gonna say. It was a scripture talking about something, before you pass away, talking about how much you love your brother or your sister or your loved one, man. It could be inside this knowledge, of course. It could be outside this knowledge, of course, man. So but those that because I'm talking about really both, but we want to pour our people from our knowledge into this knowledge, man. Because that brotherly love will go, and brotherly sisterly love, that just love for your people will go even more, man. Because now we got something that's guiding us, like I touched on, the other day. That's some of our code of conduct that's guiding us. Tell us how to love each other. How to love each other by keeping laws, statutes, and commandments, and that will explain to us how we love the Father, how we love Yahushua, and how we love each other, man. So, yeah, man. So that's it, man. Hopefully this is edifying, man. So I'm gonna get up out of here, man. So peace.